morning.
Good morning. Ms. O,
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
welcome to the 95th District Court.
Pleased to be here. This will be my first time.
Well, very good. And I'm really disappointed on something. I was looking forward to briefing on.
The plaintiffs.
I just wanted to. I wanted to see full briefing because your briefing didn't convince me that Texas law applies and not New Mexico. It didn't mean it didn't. I could have gone either way. But I spoke to Mr. Lamerson on our dismissal docket earlier today, and he told me he has advised you that he's dismissing the case.
Yes, I did receive the notice of non-suit, but I thought I would still appear.
Okay. Well, I'll sign the non-suit whenever it is received. So I told him I wanted to see briefing. I want to see whether or not New Mexico or Texas law applies when an accident happens in New Mexico and the suit is filed in Texas.
And Your Honor, just out of my own curiosity for future purposes, what was it about my written briefing that wasn't persuasive?
Well, I'm just not convinced that California case. I'm not convinced that California versus it was a weird name beginning with a C.
Okay.
That Texas Supreme Court, I'm not convinced it answered the question. I mean, maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I don't know. I wanted to see. It wasn't direct.
And just go ahead.
Oh, I wasn't. It didn't say in a limitations case, here's what you do. It was mostly about other stuff. Because inherently, I would think New Mexico law applies.
Inherently.
And I may be wrong. I was looking forward to giving him a chance to brief it and then asking you to brief it. And it was a matter of law, not a fact. So we could have taken the motion for summary judgment under advisement today and set a briefing schedule on him to file a responsive brief. And then if you needed to file some more briefing, I was going to give you that opportunity, and let's duke it out on the law. But so much for that.
I suppose because they filed their notice of non-suit, I felt pretty confident on my end that they found it persuasive.
He told me it was persuasive enough to him that they're not going to fight it. So that's what he told me when we were on the dismissal docket earlier. So
great. I hope you take note of that, Judge.
Fair enough. I did. I mean, the brief was good. I'm just, it doesn't, inherently you would think New Mexico law would apply because you shouldn't end up with a different result based on where it's filed.
And I don't disagree with you completely, Judge. And just going through the rabbit hole of research, I laid that out in my reply as well, that in certain circumstances where it is a substantive, where the state characterizes as substantive law, the limitations, then what the next analysis, and I didn't get to that in our situation because New Mexico characterizes statute of limitations as a procedural law.
Fair enough. I was waiting to hear his response.
Yes.
And that is not, I wasn't saying your brief wasn't convincing. It just, I didn't think that that Supreme Court case on California versus somebody whose name began with a C,
Copus,
really answered definitely the question. And
I will have to go back and take another look at that case again, since you brought that up, and use it sparingly.
Well, it may be the right answer. I don't know. I wanted to hear more, but so much for that.
I really appreciate your input on this. Obviously, I always like to take advantage of any information I can get for the next time. So,
All right. You're staff counsel, right?
yes, I am.
All right. And he's staff counsel. And I've had 2 gigs in my career as staff counsel. So I know the limitations of your position, but also the benefits of your position. So
Absolutely, absolutely. And especially, coming from plaintiffs work for most of my career, and
you
then
were with Ben Abbott and Associates, weren't you?
no, I have never done plaintiffs automobile work. I used to do asbestos plaintiffs work.
All right.
And so my career started out at Barron and Bud.
All right. As
Yes.
did my my legal assistant and her husband. So
Is that right? Is
or
that
my
right?
former legal assistant now
Okay.
and her husband. And she was an attorney, although she gave up practicing law because she wanted to raise her kids. So
Oh, that is that asbestos work it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. And so I am now enjoying, like you said, the benefits and limitations of my position now.
well, very good. Well, you're excused. Have a good day today.
You too. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. All right, bye-bye. Okay. Dina.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you, all right. I understand we're going to do it 2 o'clock, but I haven't seen anything on it other than Karen asking me about it.
Okay. It's the same link as
Did you just do the same link as the 1:30?
Yes, sir.
All right. Very good. This is how we need to start doing things. We need to do one setting for morning and one Zoom setting, no matter how, and one for the afternoon, and just go from there. That way we're not saying I'm here all by myself and no one's here with me.
Yeah. I think I've mostly done that.
You've been clearing that up, so
It should be from here on out. But
well,
yeah.
very good. I will see you at 1:30. I have a judges meeting between now and then, so.
All right. Well, have fun.
Oh, if I'm running late, it's because the judges meeting's gone late. We have a noon judges meeting, but if by chance I'm not on at 1:30, tell them that's where I am and I'll get there as soon as I get there.
Okay. No problem.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.